Hello, I'm Frank Hanaway, and welcome to Big Journey, Small Steps. Well, 2 weeks ago, after the election, I posted a video where I said I was going to be writing my mantram for Donald Trump because I wanted to make sure I didn't have any ill will. It doesn't mean I don't disagree, but that I didn't have any wish for harm or anything like that. And so I did. I started writing my mantram. So just to remind you of what that practice is, in my spiritual practice, I repeat a mantram all the time. And the way we do it is very specific. Doesn't mean, we use the word mantram or mantra, whichever you say, very loosely. And we use it to mean somebody's slogan. And in our practice, it doesn't mean that. It's a name for God that's deeply rooted in some religious tradition, whether it be Christianity or Judaism or Buddhism or Hinduism. And we repeat that over and over in our mind. It's sort of like calling your mom when you were a kid and you kept saying, Mom, Mom. And eventually Mom gives up and comes and helps you. Anyway, it's sort of like that. That's a very succinct way of putting it. So we also, besides saying it silently in our minds, we also write the mantram from time to time. And so I've made this commitment to do this every day. I don't have a stopping point for this. But I wanted to tell you, it's the whole idea is difficult. I was sort of, I don't know, even when I said I was going to do it, I wasn't quite sure how it was going to work out. But it worked out, and I've done it. I've missed a couple of days because waking up late or something like that. There have been a couple of days I haven't done so much, but I've been really consistent. And I don't have an icky feeling when I write his name at the top of the page. That's really wonderful to know. And also, it's made me gentler all the way around with other people and different things. And it's made me detached. And I see even with Mother, because when I'm dealing with my mom, it's just like teaching less. You had to think a million miles an hour, like what's going to get through to this person. And sometimes I did something this week, I'm still sort of evaluating it, which is I spoke to her. She kept trying to cut me off. She does this thing where if you try to help her with something, like she's done something, maybe it was dangerous or it didn't work out so well, as soon as you start to bring it up to her, she starts giving you excuses why she did it. So, and she won't come back to you. She gets focused. So if she ever gets her foot in the door there, you're lost. You're not going to get your point across. So what I did was, without anger, raise my voice and say, do not cut me off, listen to the rest. And it was tough to do that, but it's for her benefit to hear what I have to say. I try not to say things that are unnecessary. But anyway, back to writing for Donald Trump. So this is magic. I just don't know any other way to put it. My meditation has deepened. I feel differently as a person. I'm going to be a lot more discriminatory in terms of how I look at my side, my political affiliation, and how we present things and what the ultimate cost is to everybody. People have different ideas. I am not giving up my firm belief in human rights and that the ecology is important to protect. Those things bother me very much. But you can love people and you can admire people and disagree with them. You don't have to hate them. And I tell you, Jesus, thank you so much. I am saying this full of joy and love. Thank you, Jesus, because that little phrase in Matthew, those verses where he says, love your enemies, bless them that curse you. Oh my gosh, it works, people. It will help you, but you got to commit to it and you got to do it. That's the only thing I can say. And you might not be ready for it. I think one sign of that would be if you get up from trying to do this and your teeth marks are buried in your bottom lip, you might want to try a different strategy. You might not be ready for this yet. Oh gosh, thank you so much for spending your precious time with me. And from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to wish you peace and joy.